Apple was in severe distress. It had gone steadily downhill during the 10 years of Steve's absence. The problems were now so serious, people were wondering if Apple would survive. It was too painful to watch and stand by and do nothing. So the purpose of that particular hike through the Santa Cruz Mountains on that particular day was to discuss taking control of Apple. My idea was simple. Let's buy Apple. And immediately make you, Steve, CEO. I knew we could borrow the money. Apple actually wasn't worth very much back in those days. All Steve had to do was say yes. Steve favored a somewhat more complex approach. Persuade Apple to buy Next Computer. He'd join the Apple board, and over time, the board would recognize Steve was the right guy to lead the company. I said, okay. I mean, that might work. But Steve, if we don't buy Apple, how are we going to make any money? Steve suddenly stopped walking and turned toward me until we're facing each other, and he then put his left hand on my right shoulder and his right hand on my left shoulder and stared unblinkingly into my eyes. Larry, he said, this is why it's so important I'm your friend. You don't need any more money. I said, yeah, I know. But we don't have to keep it. We could give it away. Steve just shook his head and said, I'm not doing this for money. I don't want to get paid. If I do this, I need to do this standing on the high moral ground.